See the guys, the dolphins, babies, baby dolphins, babies. Here comes a whole pot of them. Oh, look at the little baby. Wow, check that out. Absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they're just getting it. They're feeding or something. Huh. Too cool. So back there chilling, just cruising. We got a couple hours left, guys. Let's see how much power we got left in the port. Alright. I think we got enough to last the last 2 hours. We're going to start a drift for my Mako. Unfortunately today we haven't seen one. But you never know. You know, gotta be optimistic, you know. Oh, wow, check those out, guys. Beautiful. Look at that. Alright, guys, so in the first part of the video, Eric, it's Captain Eric versus Mako Part 1. We didn't see a Mako. And that one, we got a lot of bait in the area. Drifted along. Right there where we saw all those big Makos yesterday that came to the boat. And got some great footage. Got some underwater footage, guys. We recorded that, so... literally, the Mako was about 4 inches from the phone when the cat pulled it out of his face. Awesome video of that Mako, that huge Mako. After that, we had 3 at the boat at one time, and at that time, Jason was able to slide into that big one, and unfortunately got caught on the ice chest, and unfortunately that fish got away, ripped off the fly. But then later on, we saw her sky way off in the distance, which was absolutely amazing. She jumped 3 big jumps. And to see that size of that fish just next to a Mako, about 30 yards from the boat, about 100-pounder. Yeah, your sandal?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Barefooted don't give you better traction? It gives me better traction.
Yeah. It definitely helps with the line.
Yeah. For watching, 1 thumbs up. I haven't got any comments though. Yeah, guys, I don't know. We got one hater out there. You know, every put out now, he's always putting thumbs down. So we got a hater. So I appreciate you, hater. Thank you, sir, for you tuning in and putting a thumbs down.
You did that right now?
No, he always does it on every one of my videos, though. So I really appreciate you even tuning in and watching and putting the thumbs down, because everything that on YouTube, good or bad, it's actually of you. So thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Let's see what we got there. Robert, what's up, man? Dude, did you see those Makos from yesterday? God, man, absolutely amazing. Amazing film, live footage. I mean, we got it all yesterday. From sea lions to bottlenose dolphins to pilot dolphins. I mean, they're just birds that I've never seen before. the cliffs, the beaches, the Makos, just like in abundance like that are just crazy. Oh, I'm so stoked. I'm ready to do this. Like we got a couple hours left, and we're gonna do I guess, our last drift of the day, guys, and see if we don't get lucky and find one of these beautiful monsters. But man, it's absolutely beautiful out there. Let me see, get a little bit of a close up. See if I can bring it up. Bam. It's like magnetized.
A lot of bait fish down there, dude.
What's happening, Cap? Patch.
There's a big old ball of bait fish down there.
Where?
Right
Right here.
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like this area, boys. You got a good little current break.
Yeah.
We got temperature on it. There's bait, there's dolphins.
Oh wow, yeah, there is. Wow, there's a lot of stuff underneath this. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we look like we might be in the right conditions to find ourselves a Mako, guys. It was insane yesterday, bro. I was at work watching Texas Ugly Chaser. Man, I'm telling you, man. Dude, I heard what happened to your truck, bro. Yeah. Fortunately, that happened. Yeah, somebody hit my truck. And the San Diego Police Department, I'm going to say this, man. I've called them twice already, and both times, man. The first time basically was I told them that I couldn't wait any longer. The second time, we waited for, I don't know how many hours. I finally fell asleep around 2 a.m. Because I knew I had to be up around 6. And they came between, I guess, 3 and 6. And I had called them at like 6 p.m. So, yeah, that was real time efficient on that one. So hopefully that today I can get a hold of somebody from the police department here and actually get what I need. I need the video of the guy that hit my vehicle. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it is, man. It sucks, too, because they did some damage to my truck. They broke the whole bumper, smashed my headlight, caved it all in on one side. Yeah, not good, man. Not cool at all. Like, I know when I messed up. I hit a guy one time when I got my haircut. I didn't see him behind me because I was in my big truck, and I backed up and I bumped into his bumper. And you know, it was a little car, and I got out and I went inside. And hey, who drives this car? And you know, gave them my insurance information because I put a dent in their bumper. Be like, you know, you can either use the insurance or you want me to pay for it, you know. And the guy was like, yeah, it don't matter, man. You want to pay for it? I'll go get a new bumper, dude. It's just a little dent. At first he was like, nah, don't even worry about it. And then he went out and saw the dent, and he was like, yeah, maybe makes my car, you can see it, it's noticeable. And I'm like, yeah, it's noticeable. So I ended up buying him a bumper. But I mean, the moral of the story is that I got out and owned up for what was my problem. Hello, Loco. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Sorry. Yeah, unfortunately it is. But it's all good though, man. And like I said, this Mako trip has been absolutely amazing. I mean, that's just a little bit of negative. But I mean, the positives of this trip has been way more than I could have ever hoped for. And yesterday's action alone, man, just fingertips away from touching this 800 plus pound Mako. Not only that, having 3 more at the boat, and just how many were there is just, and then hooking into one and watching it sky, you know, 30 feet from the boat. It was sick, man. It was just sick. The most awesome experience that I've had fishing ever. And I've caught a lot of big fish, and I've enjoyed a lot of amazing moments and got great memories. This is one that I'm going to take for the rest of my life. So that one right there alone, man, even though I wasn't on the rod, I didn't have to be. Let's just put it like that. It was just something that I'll never forget. And sharing it with a friend, and a new friend that we made out here on the boat, with his knowledge and his beautiful city that's behind us in the background back there. It's just been one of those days, man, that you just take it in. And today is just a bonus day, man. We haven't seen a fish today, but you know what, man, it's a bonus day. We what we saw yesterday is beyond what I could have ever expected. Doing good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. Man, oh man, oh man. This is just absolutely gorgeous. We just saw a big pot of dolphins just went past us. We had a little bit of a temperature change. There's a slack tide going on, so this is like the prime time to find one of these bad boys. And we got baits. We got live baits. I'm not a fly fisherman, and I can't. I don't know. I feel so awkward trying to throw those flies. Jason was doing very well catching mackerel, and he was going to lose a finger, but he was about to lose that left finger, and he was like, "Please don't, because I'll get fired." But no, the Cap he was cool, man. He's really putting forth all kinds of efforts to get us memories that that's basically what these gentlemen out here do, just like what I try to do back home. It's just to give you guys a memory that'll you take with you for life. And man, what a trip. Unfortunately, soon it'll be over, and I'll be back to fishing for alligator, gar, and sharks in my neck of the woods. But just this ocean alone, fishing it for the first time ever being in California, all I can say was, man, what a hell of an experience. And to share that with you guys, man, was where it was at, to have you live. My daughter was watching. My mom was watching. I'm pretty sure Christy's watching. Friends that helped me out during the tournament were watching. And I mean, now, like I said, man, this trip cost me some stuff. And it's personal, but it's all gravy. I'm going to always bounce back. I'm always going to be a happy person. I'm going to try to maintain what I have to do and continue to move forward. But oh my God, that time out here has just been absolutely amazing. We're working this real hard now, man, but it's just, I'm just still trying to take it in, because I mean, it's almost over for me. It's almost over for me, but then that long drive back home to Texas. The Max. Yeah, we got the bait fish working again on the chum line. Let's see here. Be nice to be able to get this thing to go get polarized camera. Will it on there? Will it work? What have we got? Okay, let's try this. He says that it works if you put this.
I was looking at the dolphin underwater.
Really? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Just put a live bait on. We're gonna go conventional right here. Here you go, brother.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh wow, I guess what happened there. For some reason, I lost you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I love that sound.
Yeah, we want it to. So I got it's not in free school. I got just CH of that drag.
Right.
So it shouldn't be. I don't really care. I mean, if I snap that bait off and don't get it good, we're gonna just reload, crack them, throw them out. I'll come right back.
All right. Hit the fish whistle, bro. Lone smoke, not I. Sending good vibes out. Man, I appreciate that, brother. I really appreciate that. Guys, I mean, like I was telling you, man, earlier, what we came across already has been more than a blessing, more than good vibes, dude. It's been something that an experience. If you guys get a chance, man, if you ever get a chance to come to San Diego to do this kind of Mako strike fishing on fly rods, Cap's nice enough to put out a conventional for me. I don't know. I feel really awkward with that fly rod. Just not my forte. I can cast a spinning a fly rod a little bit, but not really much. Try to see the bite, and we get a bite.
You don't necessarily have to water those out. It's definitely one of those deals where you try to do your yeah. I'll put some. Then you have to use your arm. But if the bigger rods, these heavy ones, like you will fail. You just can't do it. Which is why that one was.
Let's pray and hope, guys. Pray and hope right now.
These big guys I really want. They're a decent amount of it. This is weird. You know? I don't know why we're drifting like this. Well, this is just wind swell right here. You know, well, yesterday when we were out, it was wind swell because it was blowing pretty good.
I threw that spoon. I gotta get me some of those.
That's like opposing wind and current. We got wind swell going this way, current slammed into it. We had that on the kayak highs at 44 Pacific I was running off of Mexico, like about 70 miles southwest of here, just offshore. And we were on this yellowfin bite. They're all sheepy, like 25, 25 pounders. But literally, like we're coming in towards the beach with a pretty good wind, slow ground swell, but there was a shit ton of current rocking offshore, and it was like 6-8 foot high and just like coming up doing these like blowout triangles. Literally with that boat, we hooked one fish we thought was a bigger fish. It ended up being like a 35 pounder hooked in the tail.
Wow.
So it was just going like it was taking line like you get a bigger model. So you had to time that turn. You're like, all right, you ready? And then just counter rotate, slam it, and get the bow into it. You see that a lot on that deadliest catch. We talked about that when they had these full moons up there. They get really big.
Yeah, I used to fish a lot, chasing the shrimp boats, and yeah, we would give the shrimpers, you know, an 18 pack and get a big trash can full of chum. We would stick it on to the back side of the boat and pull off the tuna and kings. And of course, there's always a shark or two around them boats. A couple hammers off there before. Black tip spinners, a couple sandbars. But this is back when I used to work the deck boats when I was a kid. I have caught a thresher shark, but this fish right here has been my bucket fish for a very, very long time. And like I said, even though I didn't hook it, my buddy Jason did. And to watch it sky and just to see how powerful those big fish are and how high they can get out of the water, it's just absolutely amazing. And I was there, and I mean, literally fingertips away from touching that 800-pound Mako. I mean, it was just less than 4 inches. I would have touched it. I would have touched his dorsal fin. I mean, it just comes out of the water. It circled the boat. It literally stayed circling the boat. One of the smaller, you can't even really say smaller because the damn things were all big. Every one of them were toads. As a matter of fact, the one that you saw, like that he probably hooked, is the one that probably bit the boat. And when he bit the boat, it literally shifted the boat sideways. He bit the bottom cleat of the boat because we were looking for it on the side of the boat. There was no damage to the fiberglass, but there's a metal cleat under there. And the sharks have a lot of sensors on their nose, their lateral lines. I mean, they can sense things, especially metals. And it bit it and kind of moved it around, and that was insane because I actually felt the boat shift when it bit it. Man, it's beautiful. Just praying that God will, man, and if not, I understand. But we got a couple hours to troll. I'm going to stay on as long as possible, guys. I got about 40 something tired, 2 jaws. Yeah. Yeah. Righteous. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Whew. I'll tell you one thing, though, Justin, it's been one hell of a trip, no, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That yesterday was super insane action, bro. That was something else, man.
It's an adventure, man, every time.
Oh, yeah. Getting to do it, man, it's just talking about it and then coming out here. That was what it was all about, man. You know, knowing that, you know, you got a chance to see one, but then to see 4, you know, it's like, wow.
Big ones, too.
Big ones. Toads, pure
For
toads.
him to see one and
Yeah.
It's 3 over 500 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an 8, 555, 450. They're all big fish.
And no joke, man. When we saw the first one, the kid was like, "It's a white. It could be a white." And then he's like, "Nope." Oh, it's a Mako. And yeah, he's a marine biologist, by the way. And literally, he took a deep breath and was like, "Oh, you know, he knew it was too big. We knew it was too big." But Jason says, "Well, we got to do it."
Yeah, screw up big, right?
Yeah.
check it.
So we did. We played with her, and the footage of the it turning on the fly and coming in. You guys got to watch that. I mean, those videos, those live streams are just, they're epic. They are truly epic. Especially when he hooked it. That was beyond insane action for, I don't know. He had it hooked for maybe like 4 or 5 minutes. And it skied 3 times within about maybe 30 yards of the boat, 40 yards of the boat. And I mean, we got it just through the air, straight up and down, tail completely out of the water. Just, man. And then when it just don't do justice on these phones with these cameras and stuff like that. I really wish I had like the high def and high visibility and polarized lenses and stuff, because man, that fish, when it hit the water again, you could hear it. It was an impact. Just crazy. Yes, Mom, tell my baby girl that Daddy's still on the boat. I'm right here, mija. Daddy's over here chasing his dream shark. And I'll see you when I get to San Antonio, sweetheart. Daddy's gonna come see you when I come in through. And go buy you a present. It's gonna be truly awesome. Because we got some amazing footage of the big fish circling the boat. Uh, got underwater footage of it. Got the fight. Got the other ones coming around and circling the boat, seeing their fins out of the water, just circling the boat, literally watching their heads turn to look at you. As they're looking up, they literally turned sideways and looked up at you as they swam by. And like the big one was sizing us up, like, can I get to it? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? There's Mackie. That's a little mackerel right there.
I just don't have confidence in this 60 not parting if we get a bigger one, so I do have some of that 80. So we're gonna do everything we can. Not fuck this up.
And the back there, they're actually in the chum line again.
I think if we hook a big one and the tail gets over the 60, it's going to be short,
Yeah.
So I got 80. 80's a lot stronger than 60.
Oh, yeah.
130's a lot stronger.
This boat's getting it. Good luck, Carl. Hey, man, how you doing, Carl? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, brother. Carl, if you ever get a chance, since you're retired, you need to come out here to San Diego and go fishing with this man right here. Or Conway is his partner, and do some of this Mako shark fishing. This is a lifetime trip for me right here, guys. Just being a part of yesterday was more than I could have ever asked for. But now now it's my turn at bat, and unfortunately the fish gods are not smiling on us just yet. But I mean, I'm still optimistic. We still got time. And one thing with the charter guys, there's always until you're headed back home, there's still time to catch a fish, or even put steel in the fish. But this sticker right here says it all. That sticker right there. Guide, not God.
My whaler we named the Die Trying.
Oh yeah. This has been our view for the last 2 days on the water. We've been out 10 hours yesterday. We've been out about 8 hours today. And yesterday was insane action. Today's been a little bit slower, but we did have 2 slack tides during our 10-hour period here. So this is the second one we're working through right now, and that's when these Makos are more active, and the aquatic life is more active. We got a lot of bait. Earlier we couldn't even see bait. I mean, we chummed for a long distance, and we couldn't even get the macro to the boat. So that was a win in itself when we got to the macro, and as you can see, they are toads. They are big mackerel. They're not small at all. And the chum that he's using is a mixture of yellow and blue and tuna. It's all tuna. And menhaden oil. It gets a good slick back there. And basically what it does is the fish will sense it, smell it, and then it'll start chasing the scent, and it'll come up and down till it finds the source. And when it finds the source, it comes to the boat, and that's when we get our opportunity. Many more of these little Macs are inside the live well over here, so you can kind of see the size of the mackerel. And look at how beautiful they are. You see the stripes on beautiful baits. That one coming up to say hi to y'all. Alright. I'm doing good, sir. Doing better than good. My truck will probably have to be in the collision shop for a little bit, but it's all gravy. It can be fixed. Hopefully they didn't bend the frame. Otherwise, I gotta get me a new truck. Just sitting in the back of the boat here, just waiting for that rod to go. That mackerel's in there with all his buddies. Yeah, I can see the mackerel in the back of the boat just kind of swirling to the top, boiling the water. And then in that chum line is our mackerel. So if a Mako comes up through there, it's definitely going to see that bait. It's going to see that it's not swimming like the other ones. It's got a hook through the nostril. It's gonna. But I might even still get the fly of, like, for some reason that bait doesn't go off and the Mako comes to the boat, we're going to try to pop him with a fly. Especially if it's a smaller one. Man, you can see all that bait boiling back there on those waves. Just tearing up that chum. I love you guys can see the bait on top of the water. Sure. Oh, okay.
Turn the right way-ish.
Oh, okay, this one has a gimbal?
Yeah, the mackerel in here.
There's a mackerel in there? Smash him up. Do mackerel eat mackerel?
Yeah.
They cannibalistic.
Is that way too loose, or we?
You can get in there.
Right there.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll
Alright.
That'll definitely work. So when we hook up, guys, I'm going to give the phone to Jason. And Jason's going to record for me.
Whoever water that was on the deck, I put right there.
Okay. I think that was mine.
Yeah, this is a mini Mac out here.
Is it those little small ones?
Yeah. Yeah, these things are badass. You're gonna take here like the, what's that show? The Wicked Tuna.
Yeah. You see that rod bow? Dude, I would be stoked catching a tuna. compliment to that gentleman, I'm actually gonna have some bluefin.
Yeah, I got a little chunk for you guys. You see that stuff pop up here.
For watching, 8 thumbs up. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. The other day when all those Makos were around, we had quite a few people watching, and that's awesome. When I get back, guys, I'm gonna do some alligator gar fishing. I got a lot of more shark trips on the beach coming up, so we're gonna have a lot more shark fishing videos coming out. Unfortunately, on those videos, not all the time I can go live. Ooh, there was something back there. There's something back there, like maybe about 75 yards. Yeah. There was something back there, guys. Like, well, let me see. Probably like right in that area, right in there. I couldn't tell if it was a dolphin or it was a shark. Jason right now has been getting some chum out there, keeping that slick going. Bunch of little mackerel in the back of the boat. You can see them boiling all around. There's so much life out here, guys. There's so much life. Good luck, bro. Can't wait to see the monster. Me too. We've been at it now, guys, for 8 hours today. And the Makos haven't wanted to come out to play, but we did have 2 slack tides during that, and that's pretty awesome that we're getting the opportunity 2 times. On the way over here, we were pretty certain that we passed the Mako in about the 100 to 150 pound class. Passed them about 30 yards from the boat, so we got a little further up. Big pot of dolphins showed up, which that's at the beginning of the video, and they came through and saw a bunch of baby dolphins. There's a big pod, and when they were working like that yesterday is when we had those big Makos show up. And several Makos, not just one. And we had like four different Makos at the boat, 3 at one time. And then they kind of like were trying to show their dominance, and they were big ones. So when they would roll each other and splash and go, it was just crazy. But if you guys can see the water right here, it's boiling. Like right here, just past the motor. You see my finger, like right in that area. There's a lot of mackerel boiling on top. Bunch of babies. So we got stuff making waves. We got a bait that's injured out there. We got chum. I mean, we're doing everything we can to make this one happen. You guys should have seen that carcass of that bluefin yesterday. I think it's in one of the videos when he pulled it out. I think I filmed it. But it's about, what, a 70-pound bluefin?
Yeah.
They're about a 70-pound bluefin. Yes, like the ones from Wicked Tuna. They have the big yellow tail. I call them the tail fins. But I'm pretty sure there's a name for them.
Anal fin, dorsal fin.
Anal fins.
Sickles on the big yellow fin. They get the big sickles.
They get the big sickles.
They stay short, but they're pretty bright colors.
Yeah, bright yellow, man. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful fish. And you talk about powerful, man. I've hooked into yellowfin. I've caught yellowfin tuna. I've caught backfin. Uh, I've caught an albacore once. So I mean, they're extremely strong fish. And they're great fish to catch.
This year the wind just died. The wind just set down hard.
Yeah, it feels like it.
That's why we're getting all spun around the current.
Mako's getting nervous.
Oh yeah. I know. This life hard this way. Oh yeah. 7 knots with no wind. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, we're going over there. We're kind of flowing with the chum. Right there at that foot moment, is that where they train to go? Coronado.
The Navy SEALs get trained out there in Coronado. Hey, what's up, Christian? How's the temperature up in Minnesota, brother? I'm in San Diego, California. It's absolutely amazing here. I was cold this morning. When we were coming out, it was in the 70s. Look, he's getting a little excited. Yeah, he's swimming pretty hard. We got a live mackerel on here. We got a chum line. I'm trying to hook into a Mako or a tuna or something. But we have a ton of bait behind the boat. The wind did die. It was pretty windy there for a little bit. If I'm rocking too much, guys, I'm sorry. There's some wave out here, some rollers. Oh, he's swimming again.
What was that comes back to motion sickness? It was like a scary film.
Who got the motion sickness?
No, remember there was a movie where they're just like running through a forest. It's a scary movie. Blair Witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it. I don't get sick.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully I ain't got nobody on my subscribers list out there getting seasick from us being out here. That would suck. So anyway, okay. So whoever's in the chat right now, did anybody? 99 today feels like Texas. Wow, that's crazy. Did you get a chance to see any of the videos from yesterday? Check out the one that's like 22 minutes long, man. That's when we hooked the Mako. Oh, there she goes. She's getting a little feisty. We're just hoping that rod bows over, ladies and gents. If it goes, man, I'm stoked. I'm so ready. I'm already belted up, ready to fight. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the water boiling. Definitely can see the water boiling. A lot of bait. Those big ships, do they chum the waters before they drop those nets in circle? No, they just find pods? I can only imagine how much bait comes in on one of those wraps. Because those bait balls we seen out here are pretty big.
Yeah, they don't want to wrap too much of the time though, because they'll like slam down the net and fuck it up. They're trying to keep that stuff and pretty clean if they can, because they sell it as live bait.
Right.
So if they wrap too much, they can get in trouble.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're getting nervous. Our bait's getting nervous, guys. When it starts swimming hard, it's not just swimming hard because it's swimming hard. It's swimming because there's a possibility there's a predator underneath them and he sees it. Oh. I'm waiting to see a fin come up. Or circling the boat. That'd be awesome. The footage from yesterday, guys, man. Woo! That's where it was at. On the overcast, it's a little bit harder to look into the water and see them. Spend the money on some good Polaroid glasses. We were lucky yesterday because the fish literally came out of the water. Like, they were just coming up. Real cool 3 jumps. Yeah. Rocks give us the feeling. The rocking, yeah. The rocking gives us the feeling of being here. Yeah. When I got off the boat yesterday, thank God the dock wasn't fixed, because I probably would have been rocking all over the dock. But since the dock isn't fixed to the ground, I was rocking with the dock, so I still had the sea legs getting off there. Come on, fish. Now I'll do catch and cook, guys. I was wondering, what do y'all think about those catch cook videos? Do y'all like those catch cook videos? I mean, I see them all the time on other channels, and a lot of people are doing those catch and cooks. I kind of want to know what kind of, what entertainment y'all want from this channel. As far as like kicking knowledge and stuff like that, you guys don't worry. I'll continue to teach y'all how to make the rigs that I use for different species back home. Like out here, it's completely different. They use a lot of floral stuff that can't be seen. Where I come from, we're using steel and heavy braid. Yeah. I feel them legs, man. Whew. Yeah, they're right there again, starting to boil. They probably eat all the chum. Yeah. There's a bunch of them right back there. They just keep boiling and boiling and boiling. There. See it? Jason, you got your sunglasses on, right? Is that a duck or is that a fin? Bird. It's coming this way.
There's some birds hanging back there.
What is there? Okay, it's a bird. I thought it was a fin, guys. I was about to get excited. Oh, there he goes. He's getting feisty again. The seals, yeah, man. I don't know if in some of the footage from yesterday's live feed on the longer video, well, actually it was a sea lion, I believe, right? It was a sea lion, dude. It actually was chasing like the Mako, the big Mako, the 800 pounder. It was literally following it, like on the back side of it. It didn't want to get in front of it. It kind of stayed on the back side of it. But it was a big one. And yes, they came up, and we've heard them barking out there and making all kinds of noises. I've seen so much stuff, Christian. I mean, it just, the aquatic life out here is just absolutely insane crazy. The Mako fishing is phenomenal. You know, and it's like the sticker says, you know, guy, not God. You know, not every day you're going to have those days where they're going to show up and do what you want them to do, because you just can't make them do what you want them to do. You try your best with the knowledge you have to bring them to the boat, but sometimes they're just not in the area. You know, they're doing their thing. They are pelagic. They do move. They don't stay in one area all the time. So it's work. You know, you got to find them. And that's what these guys specialize in doing. And yesterday, our Capt really put us on them. You know, he really put us on some fish, man. There was a lot of Makos at the boat. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen 2 caught prior to hooking up to this one. And, well, there you go. He's jumping around a little bit. Bait's getting a little irritated. But if that rod bows, guys, I'm going to be stoked. Most likely on this one, we won't see the Mako at the boat. If he eats that fish, most likely won't see it. We'll see the bow of the rod, and then we'll start with the fight. But yeah, that was some serious, insane shark action yesterday. That's some Shark Week stuff right there waiting to happen. You should see the video, the underwater video the Capt showed me earlier. Whoo, boy, that was cool. Literally, the fish turned and came to him within about less than a foot before he pulled the camera out of the front of the shark, because it was swimming sideways, and then it just turned and came at him, and you could see both eyeballs literally like focusing forward. It's crazy underwater footage. I got to get an iPhone or something. Be safe out there. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that, brother. Catch and eat videos are okay. I used to more to learn how to clean the fish. Cooking them is no problem. Right on. Yeah, the cleaning fish is cool, man. Like, there's a lot of techniques for a bunch of different kind of fish. A lot of people have a lot of different methods. Every species is different. Like flounder, I get 4 fillets off of flounder. Some people just do the top. Some people just head them and scale them and stuff them, you know. It's a little bit different. But I like fried flounder more than I like stuffed flounder. I'm not a big fan of that stuffing. There's a fish getting a little nervous. I'm wondering if he's getting nervous because the ducks are overhead. Oh wait, no, those are those little other birds. The poker. What is it? Covert. Clover. Yeah, they were eating the chum back there on the last spot we were at. They were tearing up the chum. Yeah.
You can still do it though. I mean, if you get one that's fired up, you'll see them flying on the teaser and shit. You can kind of orient to that cast. It's doable. Gotta work together.
I I'm really trying not to rock, guys, and it's hard. Fried fish is the best, absolutely. It's really cool for all the critters out there.
Hey, would that help you? Would that help you?
No. I lost a lot of fish to them effing seals. Just like Flipper. And Flipper in Florida, yeah. You know, I haven't lost any fish as far as, like when I go offshore and the dolphins are around. I've never lost like a snapper or a grouper or anything to them. I have had a buddy hook one, and that was, dude, it was the poor damn thing. I was like, man, it took off so fast that we were like, at first we were like just locked down and break the line, but it took off so fast and got off so much line off his reel that he determined if we were to cut the line, it probably would have been 400 yards of braid that was, if it didn't bust at the reel or something. So we just decided to fight the dolphin, and we did get it close to the boat, and then that's when we wrapped it and broke it as close as possible, and it was a full-size dolphin. So that was one hell of a fight. There's our bait. The hook back in itself. There it is. And he's going back out again. And those mackerel are big mackerel. They're pretty good size.
Mackerel are gone.
Are they? But that's a good sign too. Could be that there's a big boy in the area. The mackerel split. All that bait that was here a little while ago in the drift when we were putting out chum has now left. So that's a good thing, because that means there's something big down there. Hopefully it's the bait.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, they return. But yesterday, Capt put one of the mackerels on that plastic teaser right there, and that was pretty cool because that big Mako, man, that fish was flapping, and that Mako, man, instantly started chasing that bait, like just turned on it. So that was really cool. And we were talking about this morning when we're getting on the boat after we got our breakfast sandwiches and stuff there at the marina, which they were absolutely delicious. I had a croissant, but we were talking about it, and we were like, man, because he brought out that carcass of that bluefin tuna he caught the day before, and like literally had the whole carcass there, and he was like, man, we should have just tied a rope to it and let you play tug of war with that. I was like, man, that would have been pretty cool. But I mean, it was already interested in the boat. I mean, he just kept circling the boat, looking at us, turning sideways. There's, I don't know, 2.5 hours of good footage of everything all together from this trip from yesterday. Today, there's a lot of dolphin action, big pods. There was a sea lion earlier today in the first video. He come cruising through, barking, and took off, and you could hear him in the distance. Couldn't see him anymore, but you could still hear him out there. But there was a real low wind earlier, and you could hear him out there. Just, I mean, the sound just carries. When there's no wind, the sound just carries. The kudos are below you. Yeah. We have seen, what do you call them out here? The stink sticks? They call them stink sticks. But the kudos out here in California are way smaller than the ones back home. I've never seen a California cuda over there in the Gulf of Mexico. I've heard of people catching them. I've just never seen them. The ones we catch, you know, I mean, they're monsters. They're big and probably 6 foot, 5 to 6 foot. They do get bigger than that. They're pretty massive, streamlined. Catch them on tube baits, which is just a wire and like a straw. Fluorescent green or pink are normally the ones that we use. And he was telling me also out here the tuna will hit them. But the tuna are not cooperating. They were here the day before, and now they pushed out. We were looking for them. We have thrown some heavier lures at some kelp, and didn't get anything off of it. I did have one chaser the other day from the kelp when he was throwing the lure, but no hookup on that one. You just see the little ducks disappear when the wave goes around them. See the duck disappear? Then they come back when the wave passes them. By duck. See? Gone. Back up. Gone. Back up. Man, it's nice. Look at the sun rays coming through the clouds over there, hitting the water. It's crazy how deep it gets. So close to the actual land. Like I'm able to go live because we're so close to land. That's awesome. I'd rather be live than to make a video and edit it. But yesterday could have been really cool because I mean the anticipation. I could have did a kicking it with the captain and just kind of tell you how exciting it was. To be a part of that. I mean, it's something I'll never forget. Absolutely never forget it. Mako, we've hooked mackerel. We were throwing the fly rod, zabikis. We've caught mackerel. Check it out, Mark. Here's some. I mean, there's a few in there. And those are the mackerel. Look at the lines on them. It is absolutely beautiful. And these fish right here, those they get. I know they use them at the they use them for sushi, but I'm not a mackerel fan. They're small birds, yeah. The clovers, they're small birds. No, I have not seen the ones that do that. No, mostly it's been the smaller birds, some seagulls, which the seagulls over here are pretty big. You know, they almost look like they're on steroids and shit. Oh yeah, and the other day we ate at Roberto's Taco Shop. Highly recommend it. The carnitas were delicious. Might have to go back and get one more of those tacos before we go. That was actually really good. I really enjoyed. Yeah, I actually enjoyed those tacos. Today, when I get back to the hotel, I'm gonna have to call the cops and deal with all that. Hopefully, this time they'll come out to me before I fall asleep. I waited forever, like 8 hours waiting for them. It looks like the mackerel are back over here in the back. Yeah, they're boiling the water again. Yeah, but we've caught mackerel on fly rods. We've caught mackerel on sabikis. We've hooked like I said, we hooked the Mako on a fly rod. The first one was on a popper, and then after the popper got popped off, put another red, like a red color fly into it, and that one got caught in the ice chest, which that really sucked because that would have been one hell of a show. Because we think that fish is the one that was jumping off in the distance, and I was like, hey, I think I just saw a Mako jump out there, and he was like, he was looking in, he was just looking in the direction. He was like, yeah, probably, you're probably full of shit. And then all of a sudden it jumped again. He was like, yep, you did see one. Yeah, and Jason saw it on that first jump. Huh?
He went 4 times.
Yeah, he jumped 4 times, and I mean, you're talking distance, man. That big fish, that was, I'm pretty sure that was the big girl, and she was pissed off that she had that fly on the side. Yeah, but it rust out in days, guys. I mean, the same thing with the new shark regulations. We're not allowed to use stainless steel. Can't use J hooks. Can't use stainless steel circles, offsets. So these hooks that we're using now literally rust away, and they start rusting away in the first day. That's why I've been dipping my hooks, because they're so expensive, and they just melt. They melt away in the salt water. Literally, my this last one came to San Diego was the hooks were brand new out of the pack. And I put the bait on, send it. 24 hours later, I brought them in, and literally the tips were rusted away. So just a day in their water of the hooks, after sitting in the water for 24 hours and hooking a 12-foot tiger, I hope they would hold them, because literally they did rust. The whole tip rusted away. You probably would have been able to hook them, what was left, but after 24 hours, it was pretty much gone. The whole tip was pretty much gone. What's the matter, Jason?
Just trying to call him bait.
Oh.
Try to call your shark.
Call him. He's calling the sharks. Man, that bait's still back there working. Oh no, I was gonna say our birds left us. There's still one back there. It's funny because when the wave goes past him, like right now, he's gone. He just disappears, and then there he is again. And then that wave's gonna go over him. The big wave, look, watch. It goes over, and you can't see him no more. Hey, a couple more of his buddies came back to the party. I know, man. I can't wait to get back home and get on the boat. Claim Jumpers is a cool place to eat. It's in the San Diego area.
What's it called?
Does Twang go good with Gatorade? You know what, dude? The Twang, the Michelada mix, man, with that melon one, and some of the mango chili, man, it does. It goes hard. I actually really like it. I put the gummy bear with the chamoy in it, and I use that Michelada mix, but it has to be that cucumber Gatorade that they made. Yeah, that thing, yeah, that does go. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that was the mackerel. I was getting excited, guys. I'm so stoked. I know we're getting towards the end of the day, and I'm just like, it's like the fourth quarter. You gotta throw up the four fingers. I'm ready to go, coach. Put me in the game. It's all psychological. What the hell was that movie where he's in the damn tutu? No, Jim Carrey. Ace Ventura. Bro, what's up, man? How you doing? Just doing a little Mako shark fishing here in San Diego, California. We're finishing up on our second day. Day one was Jason on the rod. Day two was my turn, and Jason was able to put some steel in a very big Mako. We saw a monster Mako put some steel in her, and she was smart, man. She circled the boat, got the line tangled in an ice chest, and was able to pull off. But I mean, she was just so massive. It was unreal. She was over 800 pounds, 800 plus. I mean, optimistically, after seeing the fish come out of the water, the one that he hooked that I thought was 300 or 400 pounds, that 800 pounder could be $1,000, because I was thinking that fish that he hooked was smaller, but when it come up out of the water, it was for real. It had girth. I mean, if you see the video, it's a 22-minute long video. Like 2 videos or 3 videos before this one, you could see it skying literally like 30 feet from the boat, about 10 to 12, 15 feet in the air. Literally, the fish is completely north and south out of the water, tail completely out of the water, at least 6 feet out of the water. And it was massive. It was a big fish. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely worth the view. If you guys ever had a fixation on Makos, I've been chasing this fish for many, many, many years, and just to be a part of what went down yesterday was beyond what I could have expected and imagined. But the fishery out here is just absolutely amazing, and actually very, very doable as far as price. Hotels are expensive because it is California. Gasoline, that's all I can tell you. Cigarettes, double the price of what you pay in Texas and probably in your part of the neck of the woods. About almost $13 a pack over here. Yeah, I'll never say another thing again. I will never bitch about the prices of gas in Texas.
Nope.
Because yeah, it is crazy insane how expensive gasoline is here in Cali. I saw $4.69 some places, and I even think I saw $4.83 in another one. Almost $5 a gallon. But at the end of this trip, I'm gonna do a little interview with this man right here, and kind of give you guys the details of how to book a trip doing this Mako fly rod fishing. And we're coming back next year, and we're gonna bring Jason's son. And I'm bringing an 80 because I want that 800 pounder. I'll let them play with the 4s and 3s and 2s and 1s, but I'm not putting a bait in the water until I see her. That's gonna be my hello. How you doing? How's your mama? That fish was just, God. If you ever seen Deep Blue Sea, that's what it is. Don't run out of gas again. I'm gonna try not to, Tony. Yeah, man, and the height of the size, the height was crazy. I mean, it was just, I don't know how they can get that big of a body to just torpedo out like that. It's just absolutely amazing. And get distance. And then, but to hear it splash back down when it hit, man, it hits with some serious impact. It's like, man, shit, if I try to, like, somebody threw me from that high and I hit that hard, I think I'd break a damn rib. You know, but just the way they just do it, it's just, you just hear it. And you hear that thump. But yesterday it was kind of windy, so it's hard to hear. I don't know if you can hear it. If you really listen to it, you could probably hear it. But when it was jumping 30 feet away from, or like 30 yards from the boat, we were listening to it. You could hear the crash. There's another boat out in the distance out there. I'm trying not to get you guys seasick. I'm trying to hold it steady, but it's a little rough. Yeah, fly rod fishing, throwing the fly in this was not easy at all. Pet detective. Yeah, that's the one. He's up. Good fishing for gar, caught small ones. Oh, really? Right on, man. You got you some eaters or what? Crazy, how does a big fish come out like that? Run out, I guess, again. We're going to try to stay until the very end, guys. We're definitely going to try to stay to the very end and save enough battery just to do an interview, so I can link the description in the description below. In the last one, I'm going to make an actual video and edit it. I'm gonna get the Capt to send me that video that he made of that Mako shark coming in underwater, coming straight to the boat at him, and then him pulling the camera out. But you can literally see the Mako shark turn and fixate his eyes to him and the camera and actually make his way towards him. He actually turned back and headed right in his direction. So that was amazing underwater footage. So and I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to link all their information and their phone numbers and how you can book a trip like this. The price, I know that there's an 8-hour and then there's an extended. We are on the extended fishing trip, which is 10 hours, guys. I mean, the other day, actually, we didn't need 10 hours because I would think we were on the fish within 2. Like, we were on the fish, guys, for like within 2 hours, and literally they stayed at the boat for an additional 2.5, 3 hours. And I mean, not just one fish. I'm talking 4 big Makos, monster toad Makos. There's some sardine down there.
If you let's say you book an 8-hour trip, right? And then you're having some accidents, but you don't find what you want exactly, and you can while you're fishing.
Yeah, and if it's me, I'm probably, if it's happening, we'll get it.
Like, I want to test my 80 on the Mako.
Yeah, I mean, we're not running t-shirts today. But yeah, that sounds like an option. And if it looks good, we haven't got, we don't have a good trip. I don't look at my watch. Let's go. These 10-hour trips, guys, are pretty deep down.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the, if you're on a fish roll, you can be on 6 hours. An hour and a half, It's a good problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I normally run, what I do is I run 8 and 12 hour and then 24 on the beach. Like, I run 24 on the beach just because, these guys over there nowadays are like running 4-6 hours on the beach, and they're just driving you up and down, chasing black tips and stuff. I want to sit there and put some steel in something big. So that night bite is kind of like where I like it at. And then the price is crazy expensive right now for shark fishing from the beach. What was that?
Ray, Project Ray.
Really?
Yeah, right.
There was a ray, guys.
It's super weird. They come all the way off the bottom of this channel.
Wow, it came off the bottom to come up into the chum. Wow. Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, there's a. Look at that ray. Wow. That's awesome. I got to see his wingtips. He's pretty brown. Thought it was a cow nose for a second. Y'all get cow nose out here?
No, we got a California bat ray. Kind of
Ah.
somewhere. Those things get really big.
They got the white spots?
No.
No?
No. Oh. Kind of tan. Gray. Oh, mud marlin.
Mud marlin?
Holy cow, yeah. They get over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
The anchors at Sanction and Hunt. They'll just take off this stuff.
There's the bait working again. Let's see if it feed the stingray. Is he right there still?
Yeah, it's right off the top.
I wonder if I can feed him one of his mackerel. Is it okay if I kill one and try to feed him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hand feed this thing.
That one, that Mackie. Is there one in there somewhere? I got one here that's already dead.
I got one here that's he's pretty shit. Let's see if I can't feed this stingray. Ooh, I heard a clicker. I'm trying not to make you suffer. Here, bub, hold that. I'm gonna try to feed it mackerel to the stingray. Yeah, give me the battery first.
It says your video feed is too blurry.
Oh yeah? Is it? I might want to wipe off the front of there.
It's probably the clearer one.
Problem. Still there?
I think. Well, I'm gonna check out a little bit. Here, mackerel.
Did you bite it?
You got the other thing? Might be hanging on the way. That might is what made that rock do it. Oh yeah.
want to play with you. He didn't feel like being petted. Is there?
One of my buddies watching it.
Watch the video?
He's watching the video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Chris, what?
He's on there? If he's watching that one or if he's watching the live one. Oh, he's watching the live one? Your video feed's too blurry to see. It's the water. You cutting the tail off. The bait, no. Red stars, SSBN. Tony, did you see the video of the Mako that we hooked? Look at the video from yesterday. It's like 22 minutes long. I got to go head to the Black Hills for a week. You can see a 1,025 pound on the replay. Have a good one. Appreciate that, brother, man. I would love to see that 1,000 pounder. I probably won't land it, but I sure like to hook it. What are we doing on battery? Hey, I got a bunch of little Mako. 32.
Fresh water bottle.
Ah,
And there's a
it's cool.
microfiber box and that bag.
Oh, that's cool, man. I think it gives a character. Hey, I'm trying to clean the camera for you, Tony. Yes, man, that bait is crazy. There you go. Hopefully that's a better. I was saying like the last 5 minutes I go turn in here and hook it. Man, that bait's boiling. Tony, man, these mackerel are crazy, dude. Close this lid. That mackerel was already kind of dying there in the. There we go. Man, I love it out here. Just because the Makos are so thick like that out here, this is the main reason I would ever move to this area. It sure ain't the cost of living. Somebody's getting it. I like to see how the sun hits the water over there. Man, it's pretty. Look at that. It's overcasted big time, but the sun breaks through those clouds, shines that ocean. Man, it's gorgeous. It looks like platinum. Good luck, Captain Hernandez. Jesse Gonzalez, thank you, sir. Our trip's about to come to an end, guys. But it's been a wonderful 2 days here in San Diego, California. Jason and I we've already talked about it. We're definitely coming back, doing this again. Come out with my buddy. I'm gonna bring some of my toys just to work them. I want to see how they work against a fish that fast, that has that much power to come out of the water. I really want to know what my 80s can do. I mean, I've hooked into sharks and hammers and stuff like that. And that's a real hard pull. The tiger sharks are kind of rollers, real heavy, you know, tiring. They're real sluggish, but I mean, they just swim at a pace, and when they're big, you already know. They just bow your rod, man. They're very heavy fish. It takes a while to get them in. There's the sun shining down on us right there. Can't see it. You can actually see the water shining over here. All right, Ray. I'll figure something out, man. Let me. I'm gonna have to call YouTube and find out what's going on there. But I hope for action, man. It was intense yesterday. Today has been a day of relaxation and just taking it in and enjoying everything, all the aquatic life around us, the beautiful scenery, the mountains. It's been an amazing trip, man. Absolutely amazing trip. And the cool thing is, it's not over yet. You never know, man. You just never know when that fish is gonna show up. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna save what's left of my battery for just in case, and if not, I'll bring you. I'm gonna do a little video at the dock and get you all the information if y'all want to come out and do some of this fishing. Do a little promotion for the guys out here. Show them the respect they deserve for their fishery.
Do it out here if you want.
You wanna do it out here? All right. Do it out here.
Do some fishing.
All right. All right, check it out here. Let me get off of here, guys. So till the next time, to the next fish, guys. If I do hook up, I will come back. But I'm gonna do this one so I can edit in the video that he has of the fish from underwater. But I appreciate you all tuning in, staying with us for this long duration of this long drift that we did, chumming, and seeing all the little macs and all the sea life with all the dolphins and everything. So I'm gonna get off. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.